Alright guys, this is Kurt Cass checking in. So, trying to follow the habit of attending a local barber shop. Always a little bit risky, but I think I found a really good one. This lovely lady's name is Floor, and I explained to her to the best of my abilities what I wanted her to do, which is like I just want to have like a fade on the sides. I'm trying to grow out my hair at the top. And let's see what she comes up with. I'm actually just coming back from the gym, the gym that I use on the weekends. You guys know which one I mean. The Gold's Gym Planet Fitness Hydrate Arnold's without a D. And later on tonight, I'll actually be attending a party in Condesa. So this will be a party where all the co-housing people get together from the different houses. So it'll be an opportunity for me to meet a bunch of new people. So let's see what happens.
Regrets. I had a few.
Increíble.
Lawrence
Increíble.
Moravia is a man. Too few to mention.
What's up, vlog? Welcome back to a new episode of Building a New Life. It is Sunday noon, and I promised you in the last vlog I would explain why my boy Valdemar, a very good friend of the channel, is here. Well, so since we actually went out last night, and Valdemar got to see the drunk dens, which is not always the best, but
the big boy been strong.
yeah, yeah, I got fucked up, like really messed up. But anyway, the point is, my drain is now functioning, so I'm gonna try to let my boy Valdi explain what brought him here. Take the counter, boy.
Putting me on the spot.
And then, yeah, do your thing, man.
What am I explaining? What brought me here?
Why are you here?
Okay. So backtracking, probably 2 months-ish.
Yeah.
And we're talking on the phone.
Yeah.
And Lawrence is doing his trip going to Costa Rica and then coming here.
Yes.
And we're speaking as he's here, and he's describing the city and the streets. And I was here probably a year ago for a month.
Yeah.
And loved it here.
Yeah.
And so as he's describing all this shit, I'm like, fuck, man, I feel like I'm there with you, you know? I feel like I need to be there with you. Because it's an amazing place here. And so fast forward a month, and I'm starting to look at, okay, I was in Colombia at the time, and I'm like, where am I gonna go after? And initially I did have a plan to go to Mexico City, but I kind of went away from it a little bit. And then after me and Lawrence spoke, I just had this desire to be walking on the streets here and just feeling the vibe here and the city here. So suddenly he tells me that he's getting a job in Mexico out of nothing. Or he's like, I've got a job interview. And then 2 days later, he's like, I got the job and I'm moving to fucking Mexico. I'm like, oh shit. And I can't remember if I had planned to already come at that point. I think somewhat I had. But I didn't expect you to come because I was like, oh, you went back to Belgium, you know? So I'm like, okay, it's probably, we need to go up there, right?
One more.
Okay. So I was like, oh, it's probably not gonna happen because he's in fucking Belgium. And then I see him fucking moving here, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna arrive in 2 weeks or something. I'm a little bit vague with it because I just make plans and then I just keep them to myself or something.
So I think maybe it's important to note that he works his job is remote, so he can work from anywhere in the world for his company. And he's like hyper adventurous and spontaneous. And
so in my mind, I just say like, oh, maybe I'll see you there.
Right.
And for me, that's it. And then maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. And it's not dependent on what he replies. I'll just make up my mind and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so so he joins a co-living place that I linked him up with.
So did you say that you recommended that to me? So you didn't say that. So did you say that you recommended that to me? So you didn't. So did you say that you recommended that to me? that you're the one who told me about.
Yeah, so I recommended him a place to stay where they have rooms that they
Right.
rent out in nice places, nice areas of the city. And so he tells me that, oh, I'm probably gonna move in, and I think I got the impression you're gonna move in, and I think I asked you like, oh, which one are you gonna move into? And
Right.
you're a little bit slow replying
There's
or something.
different houses all over the city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I actually text them, and I'm like, oh, I'm planning to stay here. What do you have available? And I find one place. I'm like, good, let's book it. And then I text them like, oh, is my friend Lawrence also moving in? Because you were slow at replying. And like, yeah, he's coming to this house. I'm like, okay, dope. And I'll see him in the chat.
And that's like 5 days ago.
It's 5 days ago, something
And
like
we
that.
basically
Yeah.
been hanging out every other day. And we're actually on our way to the gym right now to get a hungover workout in, trace some back. But yeah, long story short, it's just absolutely amazing, man, to have this guy here. Like, obviously we've been working together for more than a year, and now to physically be here, it's amazing. It really is. So
I'll pass this back to you.
yeah, I don't think there's anything else to add to that. I think the main thing to take away from this is the internet has given us the opportunity to throw in relationships, and then as you can follow through on those and actually transition those relationships from the internet space to real life, it's the most magical thing. So, right, now we're gonna trace the fucking back, kill this shit. Boom. And once again, I'm taking this Danish dude to all the best places around town.
Get this. This is fucking beautiful. Fucking flowers and shit.
How much would you rate it out of 10?
9.
9. Solid.
9.5 actually.
And guys, this place is like, we're paying like $7.50 for like a...
Minus 250 is like 15.
Right, remind you of that when the check comes, because we're not doing 50-50 then. So it's like really cheap. You get 3 courses, super nice people, like that woman right there. It's called Fonda 115 or Fonda 115, depending on how you want to put it. And it is quite amazing. It really is. All right.
You're getting real close on that one.
Huh?
You're getting real close with the camera.
Yeah. Sirloin.